Hey guys, this is Just One Guy, and this is my tutorial series, You're Ready for News. Now in this episode, we're going to continue on with the multi-platform RPG project. This is episode 5, and we're going to be setting up the PC controls right now. Right now, excuse me, we just need a simple point and click. We need to just pull a simple point and click, but the important part is we need to tell whether we're on PC and Android. So we should have our movement control set up, and the good thing about this one, you're not going to need your phone set up for this one. It's a good idea to set it up just in case, but you won't really need it for this tutorial. Now, as always, I've already written the code in my pre-test player controller, and all we do is we tell whether we're on PC or Android. And if we're on Android, what we do is if we're on PC, what we do is we get the get key down key code mouse 0, and that's just a mouse click. And instead, when we create the ray to the from the camera into the scene, instead of using the touch, we use the mouse position, and that's really all it is to it. Now I thought I would be able to do this simpler the way I did it in JavaScript, but C# works a bit different. I had to actually create two different rays. So I had to name the rays different and everything. So let's just write the code and get everything done. Now the first new things we're going to need is two bools. The first, we're going to make these public because right now we're just going to click it in the inspector. But later we're going to set it up so it's automatic, so it just detects which device you're using. But for right now, just for simplicity, we're just going to set it up as a public variable. So, public bool, and this is going to be on PC, just to tell if we're on PC. And this one is going to be on Android. I spelled that wrong. Let me just copy it just to make sure it's all the same. Yep. Okay, and I believe those are the only new variables we need. Now let's go down to the code. And this one's going to be pretty simple because we're just going to take our code right here. Sorry. I forgot I had to write this part. Now you might have noticed this part was in my code already. This is just from what I plan to do, and I had left it in here and I never took it out. So all we're going to do first is just go right here, and we're going to put an OR statement, and this just says if we have a touch blah 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 blah, or if we're on PC and we have a mouse input, if the player clicks the left mouse button. And that's all that says right here, the input get key down. And next, what we're going to do, we're going to come in here, we're going to write if on Android, because we only want this code to run if we're on Android. Let's put that right here, because if we're not on Android, it's not going to detect any touches, so we don't need to run that code. And right here, we're just going to put if on PC. Brackets, and we're going to take this code right here, just this part right here. That's all we need. Copy it, paste it, and what we have to do is right here where it says screen to point ray, instead of using the touch, we're just going to delete that. We're going to leave the input right there because we still need that dot, and just type in mouse position. And what this will do is it'll get the vector 3 of your mouse position and use that as the point to fire the ray to. Now, because it'll give us an error if we name these rays the same, and even if we tried it a different way, they just C# just wants two different rays. So we're going to name this is touch. We're going to name the Android one, the touch ray. So we go right here and we put touch ray, and I don't know if this is gonna work. I tried it before but it didn't. Let's try to refract it, and no, it didn't work. So what we're gonna do is copy it and just paste it everywhere that ray is right here. And I believe that is it. Let's go into Unity and see if everything worked out. Now the good thing about this is you'll be able to control the player from the computer now, so you won't have to set up the phone each time. You'll only have to set up the phone when changing phone inputs or seeing something like that. But it'll make your work much faster because now you can just click and move the player instead of using the touch screen. Okay, just to make sure you can see my mouse, just in case. And we've done something. I see. I had the player controller turned off. Not to mention, we have to click on PC to let it know we're on PC. Okay, click, and you can see the player moves to the spot. Now, of course, if you wanted to build this game on PC, you would have to change the build settings from Android back to PC, Mac, or Linux. But what this does is it puts in our PC controls, and it allows us to just prototype the game even faster. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching.